Hello. I am about to be doing a collective tarot reading session live within seeing things that may have been an illusion that's been deceiving you guys in some kind of way. This is going to be messages from your spirit guides for this particular reading. So I actually had ended up pulling these cards and have not even looked at them, or if I have, I don't even remember because I had so much going on. But I pulled these before I had even went on my vacation. I was on vacation last week, and we were there for a week, and we've been back for a week. So that's been like 2 weeks now, almost. So it's interesting that now's the time that we see that, and I think it's interesting because I feel like for many of us, we kind of known within and have kind of went more within the deceiving side of it, or the illusion side of it, within our old negative toxic kind of ways within thinking emotionally, okay? So that was just kind of a little guidance within this particular reading that I'm going to be doing during this session. Okay, kind of allowing us to meditate so that way we can be connected, and so that way we all can be connected to the energy of this reading and to the cards, okay? So if you guys wish to do this for a few brief seconds of when I pause, then the meditation process is just going to be a breathing technique, okay? So just begin by breathing in through your nose slowly and deeply, holding that breath for 3 to 6 seconds, slowly breathing out through your mouth, releasing all any stress, tension, or energy that you need to release. Pausing for 3 to 6 seconds again, and repeating those steps and techniques 3 different other times during this moment. And you can begin now. Alright, so let's start, you guys. So I'm using my Steampunk Tarot deck. It's a new tarot deck of mine that I really do enjoy and love, okay? So these are going to be messages and guidance, support, clarity, and confirmation within things that's been hidden, that's not been revealed, or that we've not been seeing, okay? So starting off, we have the Ace of Cups. Alright, so there's definitely been some kind of emotional fulfillment here that's been presented, okay? Or if not, there's light at the end of the tunnel. I feel that you guys get kind of too emotionally sometimes over things within you guys, possibly obsessively thinking emotionally about situations, okay? But I do see that whatever is about to be presented and revealed to you guys that you've been like deceived, or that's been hidden, that will be revealed to you very soon, is going to give you the opportunity within this emotional fulfillment, okay? Because this shows a fountain of water running over, and this is essentially your cup being overflowing with, emotional fulfillment, joy, happiness, all the things that make you happy, okay? So this is a great card to start off with. I feel like this is what, your guides as a collective here are wanting us to know first and foremost, okay? I don't know if you guys have been connecting with birds, doves, or just like white, the color white, which I do have this that I did for this reading too, which is so crazy. Especially that these messages were pulled, these cards, since 2 weeks, so very interesting. Okay, so again, we have the Ace of Cups starting off here. Alright, next we have the Three of Pentacles. Right, so this also can be some kind of opportunity from your guides, your ancestors, loved ones, guardians, your higher power, however you feel called within your intuition on that, okay? Also, take what resonates, leave what don't. Quick disclaimer, I'm not responsible for any choices or decisions that you make within your own personal life, and should always make your decisions based off of what you already know and your own intuition, okay? And I'm not held, you shouldn't make any life-altering decisions based off of my readings, and my readings are used for entertainment purposes and used for guidance, support, clarity, and confirmation, and for a tool within my spiritual journey, okay? So, with that being said, the Three of Pentacles talks about materialistic things. It could talk about building a family, a home life, a home, working together with others. So this could be a relationship, since we did get cups, which is, could be about relationships, families, romantic relationships. It could even be friendships, even business partners, things like that. But it's something within building something from the ground up that's going to be solid, secure, and stable. Alright, so either this be within finances, business, career, any kind of creative projects or ideas. This could even be about building a family and a home with someone, or just building a career, a business, working with others to build this, okay? You could be working with people in the community currently at this time, possibly even. Okay, if not, then the guidance and the message is that it's going to take teamwork and working with others and working together to build this, okay? If you guys have been questioning or wondering this, okay? So we have the Nine of Cups, alright? So when it comes to what is being revealed and what's been hidden here, I feel like we're kind of getting into that just a little bit. I feel like with this Nine of Cups here, she's at a bar, okay, and it's interesting that there's one cup left over here, and it's only one cup left to making it the Ten of Cups. Again, water energy, emotions, and the Ten of Cups in the original Rider-Waite deck is a card of a couple and children, and basically having their cups filled and overflowing and full within the family and the home life and their emotional fulfillment. And it's interesting that there's one missing. So this may be pertaining to something that may be like an addiction, or just like a negative, toxic characteristic within yourself that's been hidden. And essentially it's you being deceived by the darkness. So like you may be obsessively a negative thinker even, okay? Or when it comes to your emotions, you may be just very emotional, which is something you need to learn to control and balance out, working together, you know what I'm saying, to kind of allow this to heal and to overcome this, so that way you can have those Ten of Cups that the universe is trying to offer you guys. I do see it in that kind of way. Spirit is really not wanting you to make this kind of same trait within yourself, okay? Next we have the Six of Swords and the Tower card in reverse. Alright, so the Six of Swords in reverse. The Six of Swords would normally mean it's usually around kind of, miscommunicating with someone, or if you guys have not been, you guys have kind of been mentally unstable within your thoughts, like your mind has been very scattered, you've mentally not been clear, okay? But I do see you guys coming out of this, and it's because you guys are kind of going through a tower moment. I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm definitely going through a tower moment at this time. So this would be kind of like the past energy, the current energy here. You guys are kind of coming out of this. And the Tower card is happening to allow this to unfold the way it should within spirit and the divine universe. So the Tower card kind of talks about lots of chaotic energy and unexpected events happening that essentially makes you normally kind of like FML, you know, like, why is it that everything falls apart? But things fall apart so that way things can be rebuilt, because the way things are currently is no longer serving you for your highest good. Okay? Alright, and essentially the Tower moment is a major transformation card as well. Because it talks about releasing and letting go of all this chaotic and negative type of energy around you guys, so that way you can bring in and allow in things for you. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups. After this Tower moment happens, it's like we're again going to have like the Nine of Cups energy here. We're going to have that choice, that opportunity again from the universe, within having to choose which path, which route we're going to make essentially after this Tower card, like moving forward within creating or building whatever this new emotional fulfillment is for us. Okay, so we'll have to essentially take a different route this time, is what I'm getting as the message. Okay, so be sure that you guys choose a different path, make a different choice, even emotionally. You know, I feel like this is an emotional choice that you guys are causing on you that is emotionally not fulfilling you, if that makes sense. Okay, you may be worried about others' emotional happiness or something, of letting go something that's emotionally draining for you to have this emotional fulfillment, and worried about their emotional fulfillment. Maybe some codependency issues if this is a romantic relationship, or you just maybe, you know, there may be some kind of addictions or just negative, toxic behavior in the relationship, or with this connection or friendship, family member, person in the business field, however you take and resonate. Okay, so for the future, most likely future outcome here, we have the Hermit card, the Five of Swords, okay, and the Nine of Swords. So I do see that some of you guys are going to end up going into hermit mode. Okay, and the Hermit card is Virgo, astrological zodiac sign, earth element sign. So this is earth energy, all about needing to ground yourselves. You guys may be going through a period of time, I feel, of healing things from your past. If you do decide to kind of go in hermit mode, which essentially means to go within your mind, body, spirit, and soul, to heal yourself and to reconnect with yourself, your higher self. And it's very, you kind of need to reflect on your past moving forward, to allow you guys to kind of release and let go of this energy here with the Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Okay, the Five of Swords talks about, you know, kind of arguing with others, not being able to communicate with others, not mentally being able to express or communicate to someone things within you that are bothering you. Also with the Nine of Swords, you guys may have been losing sleep recently or been distracted, as well as, like, you know, just mental turmoil from obsessively thinking and worrying and having this anxiety kind of within this situation, person, definitely conflict. So, you know, the Five of Swords is right below the Tower card. So if we kind of look here, this is going to be the past. This is going to be the present. And then this will be the future here. So we have the Nine of Cups. It's like missing out that last cup to having the Ten of Cups, which Ace of Cups comes afterwards, you know, as far as the top last one, which is a beautiful card. And the Four of Cups, which also talks about needing to let go of a cup, needing to let go of it and replacing it with another one. Okay, that is more positive. That is going to bring in this Ace of Cups. Okay, and after this Tower moment, so working with others, or maybe even bringing people in that, you know, essentially makes you end up losing things that you have in your life, materialistically even, and is currently causing conflict and drama if we don't make a different choice or, you know, decision within what is gonna emotionally fulfill us, or within our thoughts, our mind, you know, learning to control that. The Hermit card also talks about reflection from things in our past, to kind of retake a look at what your mission here is, or your purpose, discovering that life purpose. I feel like you guys are awakening to what your purpose here on earth really is, and within how to serve out your purpose and missions here. Okay, so we got 3 more cards. All right, so this is going to represent kind of like the overall energy here of why we are kind of going through these experiences, events, and lessons for you guys. Okay, so we first have, the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so this is something that you guys are holding on to within an outdated belief, tradition, system. It could be within law, government, you know, authoritative. It could be within your values, your worthiness, even within your own beliefs and values, core values and things like that. You are needing to release these. Okay, it's something that's been passed down from you from past ancestors, even kind of like a curse, you know, and releasing that and healing from that and letting go of it. Okay. Alright, so next we have the Hanged Man. Alright, so you are healing, you guys. You guys are shifting your perspectives. You guys are allowing in what's been hidden, and are having more awareness and having aha moments here. Okay, you guys are allowing in and truly being able to see this shift happening, and, you know, this perception change here. So this is beautiful. You guys are definitely on a ascending into a higher level of consciousness and your higher consciousness. Okay. Oh my gosh, we have the Ten of Cups. So we have the Nine. Looky there. This is what you guys are essentially healing. Again, back to the family. Like, I feel like this is like a family curse, or, you know, something that, some kind of negative cycle that's been passed down from your ancestors. I feel like this is your past loved ones, your past ancestors. Maybe some of your guides. Okay, that's assisting us at this time. Hey, Chantel. Thanks, love. Hope things are going good for you. Alright, so that is the tarot reading portion of this collective reading for what is being revealed to us at this time, for guidance and clarity that's been hidden, that we've not been able to see, that our spirit guides and past ancestors are wanting us to kind of take note of and give us as messages. Okay, so next I do have some oracle cards for you guys. Alright, and starting off, I'm going to be pulling or revealing to you guys my element. Hold on, I gotta get the guidebook for it. It is the Wild Elemental Oracle cards, okay? And so I like to use these to receive messages from your spirit, my spirit guides or your spirit guides, as spirit animals too, okay? So the first one we have is Cougar, card number 32. Alright, so you guys may have recently been around, like, you know, a cat or something. I'm going to move these up a little bit. On the way. Sorry, I do apologize. Okay. So we had, again, Cougar, card number 32, which reduces to the number 5. Okay. Next we have card number 13, which reduces to 4, Whale. Interesting. Since we did get lots of cups, which is water element. And then we got Owl, card number 38, which reduces to 11, which is the Spiritual Awakening light code. Alright, so let's see what messages these have to say for us from our spirit animals. Card number 32 is Fire Energy. Cougar attributes are the proper use of leadership and power, balancing power, intention, strength, grace, self-confidence, freedom from guilt, sensuality, and cunning. And it says a solitary cat. Interesting, because I said it's right underneath this Hermit card where I said needing to kind of seclude yourselves, go into solitude, and kind of connect with yourselves. It says, a solitary cat, when you catch Cougar prowling into your life, he is bringing to you the message that you have come into your own power. Now is the time to take the lead in a situation. Now is the time to be strong. He is here to let you know that now is the time to leap into all the opportunities made available to you. Using the power of intentions, be clear with your purpose and define where you are heading. Exactly. Oh, that's awesome, Chantel. I have been too, and I just recently had to get rid of my 2 cats. You guys, my place that I live, they said they do not allow pets no more, so. Now, I am going to go ahead and read this Owl card here. I'll just have it right here for you guys so you can see. Card number 38, since I am closer to it, to my book, for you guys. And it's air element sign. And the owl attributes are stealth, Circe, silent and swift movement, seeing behind masks. Ooh. And we got that for that most likely outcome position, you guys. Seeing behind masks, keen sight, messenger of secrets and omens, shape-shifting, link between the dark, unseen world and the world of light. Interesting because of the title of this reading session. Comfort with shadow self. Yeah, you guys have been doing lots of shadow work. Moon magic and freedom. So it says, Owl comes to you when she needs you to see things that are being hidden from you. Pay attention. Secrets are about to be revealed. Be proactive and allow yourself to accept the information. Do not react, but when you choose to act, come from a place of wisdom and clear sight. Know that not all is as it seems. Yes, the whole world and earth as we knew it is an illusion that we're deceived from. FYI, you guys, okay? If you was unaware of that, I feel like you guys are truly being aware of that now. Alright, so card number 13 was the Whale card. And this is kind of the energy or message for guidance for you guys from your ancestors or guides or spirit animals as of right now. Okay, so it's water element sign, and the whale attributes is Akashic records, power of voice, psychic and telepathic abilities, all aspects of the sea, beauty of movement. So some of you guys that are into feeling like you guys are possibly from somewhere else, you guys may be from Illyria or Lumerian. So we got, when whale swims into your life, you are being reminded that your life is yours to live. You are prompted to follow your heart's song. What makes you unique is a key to where you are, what you are here to do. Do not try to make yourself a weak copy of someone else or what others want you to be. Sing your song and sing it proud. Alternately, you are being reassured that while you cannot know everything, you can be assured that all you have to do is trust and have faith that what your heart desires will come to you in the right time and in the right way. So some of you guys may be trying to kind of like needing to let go and going through letting go of controlling certain outcome situations and control in your life, because we do not have that. We do not have control of anything within our life, essentially, because it's already kind of destined and fated by the universe, okay? And it's definitely orchestrated by our highest power in the universe, I feel. So, next we're going to jump into my Goddess Power Oracle cards to kind of see which spirit guide or goddess is working with you guys and protecting and guiding you all, okay? So the first one we got is Forgiveness, Brandwin. So I feel like you guys are needing to heal and forgive yourselves as well as things from your past, and you guys feeling guilty for certain things, possibly how you in the past handled certain situations, I feel, within this mental turmoil and this anxiety and obsessive compulsive thinking of, okay, but we'll definitely read the message for it to get more clarity. Okay. Just I'm trying to rearrange. Alright. So we got Forgiveness. Then we got card number 52, Yukiana, Stillness. Stillness, because currently I feel we are going to come up ahead after this Tower moment with the Five of Swords, which talks about conflict, disputes, how you communicate and handle situations is going to be important. And then we have card number 19, which reduces a 10, the number 1, and it says the in-between, Hecate. And this is a great goddess that is assisting you at this time. I'm just going to say they all are, but I really like and connect with Hecate a lot. Alright, well, recently with my shadow work, as I've been going through for a while, years. Alright, so I opened this book and it landed exactly on the card Forgiveness by Brandwin, Goddess Brandwin. Alright, so the empowerment message says, sometimes life invites us into conditions that challenge us to the core. As the Celtic goddess Brandwin forgave those who caused her own death by a broken heart, she asks you to set yourself free from the seeds of resentment that will surely choke the life out of your dreams. We are wounded by others and weave stories about our hurts and losses that live on in our hearts and minds. We come to distrust the potential of love and connection. No matter what your story or when it began, forgiveness is the key to freedom here. Forgiveness allows for mending and repair, opening the heart to give and receive. If you need to forgive yourself or others, now is the time to do it. Keep your heart open and you can begin again. Only beauty, freedom, and treasures are found in the spirit of forgiveness. The goddess Brandwin is here to support you. Alignment message for her is sometimes we unintentionally cause hurt or pain to others. Sometimes our motive really is to hurt. Now is the time for self-inventory and making amends. Your alignment task is to be 100% accountable for your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, motives, and actions. You're not doing this. However, to experience forgiveness from someone else or even from yourself, it's to have the strength and fortitude to be accountable and take responsibility for your actions. In this way, neither guilt nor shame can take root in your heart. You stand empowered and humble with your head high no matter the consequences. You will always be the beneficiary of such an act. The goddess Brenwyn says deep healing comes from this kind of courage and respect. Love it. Alright. So, next we had gotten Yukiana, Stillness, card number 52, which reduces to 7. Okay. And it says that the empowerment message for her is the Japanese goddess of winter, Yukiana, calls you to a practice of daily meditation and stillness to prepare you for greater productivity and results. Being open and receptive, slowing down and allowing for time to dream activates your partnership with the universe so you can truly set your intentions in motion. Then, almost without effort, you discover their vibrational match in the world of form. Just as a life force quietly builds within a seed buried under snow, so too will the energy build in the seed of your desires before manifesting. With no effort on your part, you will find how easy it is to co-create while implementing a practice of stillness and receptivity. Let others make the first move at this time as you assess and observe the world around you from the profound position of stillness and neutrality. In this way, the world becomes more intimate, yet you know to take nothing personally. When the goddess Yukiana comes to support you, be still. This calls in the miracles. The action now is non-action. Alignment message for her is some days you wake up frozen, stuck, and unable to move due to the effects of emotional denial and resistance to what is in front of you. Or maybe you are exhausted, spent from the emotional burden of your current situation. The winter goddess Yukiana has come to help you move out of and past this experience into a healthier state of stillness. When you are frozen, it's the ego that is refusing to accept life on life's terms, potentially causing you fear and depression. A particular situation or person may be causing you to see yourself as a victim. The goddess Yukiana reminds you that this is but a temporary moment in the millions of moments of your life. The task she has for you is to answer one question. Will you trust the great goddess in the universe to be your active partner in co-creating? If so, slow down and let all your troubles go, and you will see the miracles life has to offer you. Alright, and then card number 19, Hecate. Her empowerment message reads, and alignment message, you are standing in the liminal spaces between what was and what will be, who you have been and who you are becoming. The Greek goddess of crossroads and the in-between, Hecate, welcomes you to her domain and reminds you that neither place is your home. You're being tasked to carefully choose the direction of your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and actions. Now is not the time for hasty action or stubbornness, but a fierce self-inventory. Bless the past for what it has provided, and release all attachments to the stories of what was. Now is the time to understand the responsibilities required of you as you move forward into a new version of yourself that is as yet unformed. Who do you want to become? What kind of life are you prepared to live, and how will you wisely yield your power to co-create a new world, beneficial for others and not just yourself? You have the magic of Hecate pulsing through you and calling to you to answer. Say yes and step into the unknown to discover what is not yet manifest. As soon as you do, the goddess Hecate will bring her internal torch to light your way. There are times when you find yourself stuck between worlds, unable to go back to the way things were and afraid to move forward without knowing what you're facing. This indecision can be crippling, but you can't stay forever in the in-between. The goddess Hecate offers you a sacred alignment task. Make a move. It doesn't matter if you stumble or fall. After all, you can always course correct. Bring love to the part of you that is afraid and that has lost faith. Remember, you are not alone. Remember, you are not alone, as the goddess Hecate will not abandon you in the dark, nor will you remain there for long. Consider, as you move forward through life, the sacred challenge of trusting the magic that makes this world and your and your part in it sing with meaning. Don't be afraid to step into the dark. The goddess Hecate will rise her torch and show you the way out. Alright. So, next, before I shuffle from my Whispers of Love Oracle decks to receive on-camera messages to close off this reading, I'm going to give some messages from my Enchanted Map Oracle deck to kind of see the support and guidance and clarity within which direction or route or course or path to take moving forward, okay? So, we have commitment, card number 36. So, needing to be more committed, okay? Sticking to what it is we love, first and foremost, okay? Then we have 12, slow and steady. Oh my gosh, we got that right above stillness. We got commitment right above forgiveness. So we're needing to commit to forgiving and healing and letting go of the victim mentality. And then we have magical map shifter. So this is twice, because with the Well card, it talks about shape-shifting and telepathically, being telepathic and things like that. So I do feel with card number 52, which reduces to the number 7 here, that you guys are very magical and gifted when it comes to maybe this shape-shifting. You know, I feel the main message for this is going to be within Spirit wanting you guys to know that they essentially are the ones who orchestrates everyone's destiny, okay? So it comes with like a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life, to impact your personal growth. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate. You may be dealing with a soulmate connection, twin flame connection, whose present invites you to be the best of you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety or success. Alright? So definitely pay attention to those individuals who cross your path and cause you to kind of reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, okay? And you'll definitely recognize them for the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here is going to be shifting. So, this card usually always initiates you into a better version of yourself. And this is why that Tower card came to. I don't know if some of you guys are a life path in number 9, 7, or 3. Possibly. But this commitment card, you guys aren't being very commitful. A true commitment is a responsibility of the heart, mind, body, and soul. So this is a good time to make a commitment to that, okay? That's what I'm getting. Alright, so that was the Oracle cards, again, that were pre-shuffled 2 weeks ago before my trip that I went on, that I never had a chance to do the reading for. And now I know why, because it wasn't within divine timing. But these are usually the best ones, because this is like a really good reading even for myself. So to close this reading off, I'm going to be shuffling on camera. I'm using my Whispers of Love Oracle cards here to just kind of see more on an intimate, personal level, and to shuffle just so that you can see the clear, crystal sight and vision message of clarity or confirmation from your spirit guides, ancestors, spirit animals, archangels, guardian angels, you know, whoever comes to mind thinking this or, you know, hearing this. So spirit guides, spirit from my higher power, within the divine universe of a bright, light of love, positive energy, and protection. What messages of guidance, love, and support do you have for us as a collective? Quick messages, guidance, support, direction, clarity, confirmation. Alright, so we have the message number 8, love who you are. And it says, you are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. Okay, card number 8. I'm going to pull 2 more here for you guys on camera. Next we have card number 16, which reduces to number 7. Again, we got alright, it says love is all around you. Alright, and it says that there is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Oh, some of you guys haven't been believing it and have been deceiving yourselves. Alright. One last one for my Whispers of Love before I pull from my children's Shiru Angel Oracle cards to receive messages from your inner childlike authentic higher selves. Okay, within what the cards say or reveal, I'll just be reading off on the card. Won't be long like the other ones. Alright. Last but not least, we have Be Supportive. Card number 45. Number 9 again. So we got the number 9 again. We got the card number 7 again. We got number 8. Alright, so be supportive. And it says, make a genuine effort to show you care. Oh. Okay. So, to close this reading off, messages from your inner child, your higher selves, inner childlike higher selves. Alright, 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so the first one says, don't let others make you feel bad. I know I've definitely went through this. I deal with this every day, from family, from strangers, you know, to schools, to jobs, businesses, everything. So, definitely can relate to this a lot here. Alright, so next we have, you are a wonderful person. Oh, you need to believe in that too. And then next we have spend time with pets, as we were talking about a cat earlier. So yeah, that's a dog on there, but maybe, you know, it's time within a newer version of yourself, if you used to like cats, to move on to maybe dogs. You may be more of a dog person, or if you don't have any animals, you're definitely needing to kind of try and spend time with them in some kind of a way, connect with them. Is what your higher inner childlike selves are reaching out within what you need to know, within guidance, support, messages, guidance, clarity, confirmation, okay? So please share to help support and to allow others the opportunity within these messages to be revealed that's been hidden from them. And I'm sending infinite blessings of love and light, and until again, bye.